and Honorable Abdul Salam, MP for New Etudiasi.
Right, abusuafo yɛ san mabu na akɔ abɛbie mu. Yɛde bi so a wɔn nhyia akɔtɔkɔfie Akwasidae yɛ edi kan ɛwɔ afe mpem mmienu ɛne aduonu nnum sɛdeɛ yɛn nyinaa yɛn nteɛ na yɛde som wɔn ne ɛho bie sɛ Ghana ma mpanyin foforɔ yɛ a waba John Dramani
We
Mahama
have
ɛnɛ
Honorable
ɔwɔ ha
Joseph Azuma,
wɔne mpanyinfoɔ yɛ
the
aka
MP for
yɛ wɔn
Akwasidae
nyinaa
Otumfour,
ɛne yɛwura Asantehene ɛba abɛdi Akwasidae na ɛnkyɛ koraa Ghana
and
ma
all the
mpanyin
7
John Dramani
MPs
Mahama ɛde n'ano asɛm ɛbɛto dwa ɔbɛka n'ano asɛm ɛde akyerɛ Asanteman
of the
wura afei
NDC
Asanteman ɛne Ghana man nyinaa yɛ a
in
yɛn
that
nyinaa yɛhwɛ no
historic
mu sɛ ɛnkyɛ koraa mampanin
elections
bɛba abɛkasa
that
na
happened on
yɛtie n'ano
7th of
asɛm
November
yɛ a ɔka nso ɛwɔ hɔ nti
2024.
si ahu sɛ hɛ yɛdii na
Anyone from
biribiara
now
ɛɛtae di a na ɛyɛ
His
kwan mu ɛna
Excellency the
ebie
President of the
ɛde
Republic
ama His Excellency the
will
President
speak it to
of the
us.
Republic of Ghana John Dramani Mahama na ɔde n'ano asɛm abɛto dwa ɛde akyerɛ Asanteman ɛne Ghana man na afei biribiara ɛnso awie hyɛ ne nso sɛ ɛnɛ afahyɛ yi ɛnɛ Akwasidae yi ahemfo
As I
yɛ a
welcome
ɛwɔ Asanteman mu nyinara efiri bɛ Asantemantam apie
Dr.
ahafo
William
mantam no mu ɛkɔ wura abono
Atewusu,
mantam no mu Bono East afei Oti
an
ɛno ne
entrepreneur,
mantam ahodoɔ yɛ aka ɛka Asanteman ho nyinaa
businessman,
ɛwɔ ha yɛ a wobia ɛyɛ
and a
n'asɛm
staunch
deɛ
member
mampanyin ba nyɛ ɔno nko ara na
of
ɛbaeɛ
the NDC.
sɛsi a Ashanti Regional Minister designate mekyerɛ minister yɛabɔ ne din a sɛ mmarahyɛbadwafie gye ne to mu a ɔno na ɛbɛyɛ Asante mantam so afoɔ Dr. Frank Amoakohene ɛnɛ ɔno nso ka ho bi kae sɛ ɔno nso na ɛyɛ Asante mantam NDC amanyɔkuo no twɛtwɛfoɔ nso ɛwɔ hɔ ha bi saa nso ɛna aba Asante mantam a NDC amanyɔkuo no dwamtenani mekyerɛ the Ashanti Regional Chairman of the NDC, Augustus Andrews and Akwasi, on also Habi, no, Frank Amako in Champagne, to who chef the Niswa, Yura Mahama, Nensa, Ebunkum so, a whole and a Nipa Mechanism, Dr. Frank Amako or Tie or no, and Ashanti Regional Minister designate, a Gini Tumo on a Bay Asante Manta Muswafo, I think in Chain, and Akwasi, Augustus Andrews,
And I welcome the Canadian High
Asante
Commission
Manta
to Ghana, His
NDC.
Excellency, Her Excellency,
Afeyura Bonyanko
Mariam
Nital Kofi Boache,
Montfort.
you're the Director of Operations,
He's
Office of
also
the
a
President,
special guest
but also our Habi,
and a special
Dr.
guest
Sapon, Dr.
to
Samuel
His
Sapon,
Majesty
and
Otumfour
maybe a chairman, and I
II.
asked Sante Mantem Swap
Her
for Doctor,
Excellency
and so our Habi.
Mariam
Yeah, we na
Montfort,
Rebecca, you run home, and you run 80 and I could
the
stay.
Canadian High Commissioner
Ibrahim
to
Mahama, and
Ghana.
also our Habi, you know,
Your
about
Majesty,
for Ibrahim Mahama, and
Nana,
also Aha, just
distinguished
Nasiru and
ladies and
Ketia,
gentlemen,
National Chairman of the NDC.
I present to you
Chinua Mosquito, and
the
also Habi,
President of the
yeah,
Republic,
Oba and Yera,
the
Abedi and
Commander-in-Chief
and
of the Ghana
Chakra,
Armed Forces,
Nampani
the
Bekasa,
nation's
Timabia
builder,
Teddy, na Yatie, Ghana
His
Mampani,
Excellency
Nano Sama, or
John
Tabatuja, or
Dramani
Tabatuja,
Mahama.
Nabia, also John Mahama, President, His Excellency, and I'm sorry, yeah, you will be tea, and no someone, and they were able to jar, actually, a quarter for him, Asante Mine, and I think Ghana Mina, I'm a BPN, so and so on. Ira and Dio Seuka, former Deputy Regional Minister, and so I ain't here, John Mahama, and no Samuel.
Your Royal Majesty, Otumfour&Asanteman, the second King of the Asante Kingdom, our chiefs and elders, our queen mothers, members of Parliament, ministers of state present, political party representatives, citizens of Asanteman, all Ghanaians assembled here. I want to wish you a happy Akwasidae. Nana, you said Akwasidae yedi eno enedi kan ewo afe foforo a yewura mu yi nti mesrɛ sɛ ɛho hyira ɛma Otumfoɔ nyɛ kɛse na Asanteman nso ɛnyɛ kɛse na yɛnya nkɔsoɔ. This Akwasidae being the first for the year It's also the first after the momentous inauguration ceremony that was held at the Black Star Square recently that saw power transferred smoothly from one outgoing political party to another. It is not by accident that this inaugural ceremony was very well attended by Ghanaians of all walks of life and also by many heads of states from across Africa and other parts of the world, and also heads of international diplomatic missions. This smooth transfer of power from the MPP administration to the new NDC administration was acclaimed by the whole world, and it has cemented the credentials of our dear nation Ghana as the beacon and model of democracy, not only in Africa, but in the rest of the world. We must be proud as a nation of the acclaim that we have received, and we must work arduously to defend the peace and progress of our nation. Our democracy might not be perfect, but I believe that in the last 32 years, we have proved to the world that we're willing to work to create a perfect democracy for our country. Your Royal Majesty, our nation, Ghana, is facing a dire economic crisis. While this is not the first time that we have been in such a crisis, this particular crisis, characterized by a high rate of inflation, macroeconomic instability, a depreciating currency, and above all, a debt default which has shut us out of the international credit market, is a more daunting challenge than we have ever experienced in our history. Your Royal Majesty, as President between 2013 and 2017, we faced macroeconomic instability. And I remember that at the time, some of the times we had obstacles in our way of bringing stability to our economy and restoring economic growth. I had the privilege of calling on you to use your influence and diplomacy to smoothen the path so that it could open up the path towards prosperity and progress. And at the time, anytime I called on you, you did not hesitate. And I wish to thank you for the cooperation that I enjoyed with you at that time, and to publicly acclaim and acknowledge that some of the economic work that you did. Your Royal Majesty, as we have inherited a difficult economic situation, I'll be calling on you again from time to time. And I know that when I call on you, you will not hesitate, so that we can work together to put our nation Ghana back on its feet. Your Royal Majesty, when I was President, you and I worked on several projects here, not only in Kumasi, but in your kingdom, Asanteman. I remember we worked together on the KJTR market. We worked together on the Kumasi International Airport. We worked together to build many schools, which we call the E-blocks, in several areas of your kingdom. We worked together to expand access to healthcare by building hospitals, some of which we did not complete. We worked together to improve the road network in the whole of the Asante region. using the Cocoa Roads program. We also extended electricity to many communities in Asanteman and also provided clean drinking water for many communities. Your Royal Majesty, lately I have heard you complain about the lack of development in the Ashanti region. And rightly so, because as you have said, Ashanti region is the second most populous region in the whole of Ghana. And Kumasi is the second largest city. And as you rightly noted, in every country, the second largest city is equipped and developed almost as close as the first city. Because in the event of crisis or invasion or war, government must be able to retreat to another city where it can function in order to safeguard the country. And so I agree with you. That the development of Kumasi as the second largest city is something that we must take seriously. And I pledge that I'm going to work with you so that we can achieve this. There are many projects that have been left uncompleted. The P0werful hospital is not operational because there's no electricity, there's no water, and the road to the hospital has not been constructed. I wish to assure you that we will tackle it immediately.
Yes.
And make sure that we can open the doors of that hospital so that it will ease the pressure on Otumfour&Asanteman. We need to move some of the patients from Otumfour&Asanteman to P0werful so that we can empty the infrastructure in Otumfour&Asanteman and do the renovations that are necessary. It is difficult to do the renovations of Otumfour&Asanteman when the hospital is working at full capacity. And so, Nana, I assure you that we will work together on that. During my administration, we decided that there was the need for a second military hospital. The importance of military hospitals is that they are emergency hospitals that provide health care at all times to the public. And so there are cases where we have had misunderstandings with our doctors and nurses when there has been a strike and the public hospitals are closed. The military hospitals always remain open as emergency hospitals. And that is why we decided to build the second military hospital here in Asanteman in Afari. It was in an advanced stage of completion, but unfortunately, it has been abandoned, and for 8 years now, it has not been completed. I assure you, we're going to accelerate work on the second military hospital in Afari and open its doors so that it can serve the people of Asanteman. Your Royal Majesty, I want to take this opportunity to thank the people of Ghana for the confidence reposed in me and the NDC in electing us to government. I know that your expectations are very high, and I know that the challenge that we face are very daunting, but I can assure you that we will do our best and will work our hardest to be able to overcome these challenges and make Ghana a better place for our children and our grandchildren. Your Royal Majesty, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I want to use this opportunity to thank Asanteman. Many might not consider this the stronghold of my party, but in this election, I believe that the confidence and the votes that Ashanti region gave us contributed to the overwhelming victory that I scored. And so I can assure you that you can count on me, and that when we are sharing the national cake, I'll make sure that Ashanti region gets its fair share. Your Royal Majesty, on this occasion, I wish you good health, I wish you long life, I wish your kingdom, Asante Kingdom, progress, and may the good Lord continue to bless our homeland Ghana and make it great and strong. Thank you very much. God bless you.
The President of the Republic, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, in that profound statement, a more fulfilling promise, and a remark of unity and peace. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Right, Abusuanti, Ghana Mampaini, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and Wakasa, United Samoa Mampaini, Edia Tuja, Waka, Edia Chekotopoine, Asanteman, and Ghana Maina, ya watch Sabi, or Bobon Homodia, Yam Puntu, yes, Sefata, say Asantemania, and Puntu Bia, yes, Sefata, say about Santimamudia, Obamanaba. Na afọ wasan so ada Santeman ase gidie ya Santeman nya wɔ ne mu na abato a ɛto yɛ sɛ bi mmadodo a wonya wɔ Santeman mu ne nyinaa ka ho bi ɛna ɛmaa ne di nkunim ɛso ɛwɔ hɔ.
Hello. Ghana Amampane Onimunafo, His Excellency John Dramani. Ana Ode Anisama Atudano Edinkano Omayura Adetoche Omanetiuka Oseo Nyankumpa Insha Amode
yɛde wɔn ni bɛpem ha ne asa aba biem na de aka bia de asom wei yɛ Ghana Mampanin ano asɛm yɛde to dwa ɛkyerɛ kɔtɔkɔ ne yɛsɛ de pem ha ne aba sisi a de aka bia yɛde atoa so ama mo ɛwɔ manhyia kɔtɔkɔ
na Yura. Send on here the Canano. We've got a Beko Enimu, as a Canano.
okay
Dubai, Ebano.